Maryland reports 1,300 new cases in the last 24 hours. 30 fewer people are in the hospital. That means the number in hospital is decreasing downward. The percentage of the positivity rate has increased to 3.89%. Now, the meaning of the booster shot is designed to prolong immunity. The term third dose or third shot has been used for cases where the individual immune system has not yet fully responded to the first 2 shots of vaccine. Data supporting need for a booster shot study show that after getting vaccinated against COVID-19, protection against the virus may decrease over time and be less able to protect against the Delta variant. And the boosters are approved for those who are 65 and older, as well as those 18 to 64 who are either at high risk of severe COVID because of an underlying medical conditions or have jobs or living situations that put them at high risk. Coronavirus in Maryland are in the right direction with these numbers. There were more than 800 new cases were been reported in the last day of a 24-hour period. Just 7 more people across Maryland have died. The hospitalizations and the positivity percentage has increased down. 84.6% of Marylanders have got at least 1 dose of the vaccine. More than 8 million doses have been administered, and more than 3,938,000 Marylanders are now fully vaccinated. There are 400 new cases of the coronavirus have been reported in the last day. 27 more people have died from the virus. Both positive and hospitalizations have increased. Anne Arundel County Schools changes its quarantine policy. The district says any students or staff members who is quarantined because of the possibility exposure will be allowed to return to the classroom after testing negative. That means they do not have to wait for a previous 10-day period. Those who are COVID positive must isolate and cannot test out their isolations. We are showing you the key metrics of the coronavirus here in Maryland. There are 1,100 new cases were being reported. 16 people have died from the virus. The hospitalizations and the positivity rate are once again decreased down. With the pandemic sticking around during the flu season, now picking up, the state of Maryland says it is really the perfect time to get both shots to protect you. Eleven hundred new confirmed cases of the coronavirus were being reported again. 19 Marylanders have died. However, with the hospitalizations and the positivity rate is once again decreased down. A panel of the U.S. Health Advisors endorses booster shots for people who got the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. Millions of seniors and other high risk will be eligible to get the shot. These numbers of the COVID-19 metrics across in the state of Maryland is definitely moving in the right direction of the 24-hour period. However, people are going to get the vaccinated against the virus, and even though people are going to get the Moderna shot and the Pfizer shot. In fact, they are 8,183,000 Marylanders have been administered, with 10,388,000 have been distributed. 3,960,000 people are fully vaccinated, and more than 85% of people across Maryland have received 1 dose of the vaccine. There are under 1,000 new cases of the coronavirus here in Maryland, and right now it's 936 people have the coronavirus. That right there, it's been reported in the last 24 hours. Hospitalizations are under 700. That number we have seen with more than 600 people admitted to the hospital with the virus since August. The positivity rate across Maryland is definitely at the all-time low, with the right direction of the percentage of the positive test rate. If you want to keep on looking at that COVID-19 data chart and COVID-19 vaccination data chart, just in case, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new at this or you may have seen it before, you can look at it over and over to keep track of the data charts. And if you live in the state of Maryland, whether if you're in Hartford, Cecil, Baltimore, Kent, Howard, Anne Arundel, Montgomery, Frederick, or anywhere in counties in Maryland, and including the Maryland city areas, it does not even matter. To look at the COVID-19 data charts, just log on to their Maryland's link at coronavirus.maryland.gov to click it. It's on the description below.